Hello and welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. This is Architect Rami. Thank you for watching this video. This is going to be the second episode for how to control your bills or utility bills. And there's a 4 factors that I spoke about it before, which are the air, water, vapor, and thermal. Today I'm going to talk to you about 2 other elements, which is water and vapor. So before I start, I want to thank you all for watching this video. There's a lot of people asking me, hey Rami, we want to support your channel. How to do that? To support my channel is to subscribe to my channel and like my video. That will make YouTube put this topic as the preferable topic for other people to watch it. So let's start. The first thing I want to talk about it is water. When I say water, there's a lot of people thinking that water is only from rain, which is actually, yes, it's from the rain, but there's other elements too that can affect the house. So the rain will be number 1, and ice, snow, also the water table, which is in the ground or under the ground, that can affect your foundation. So water comes from also vapor, which is happening through summer, mostly on summer. And also there is a factor that I'm gonna speak about it by the end of this video, which is not many people talk about it. So let's start with the first thing, how to protect our house from rainwater. So the first thing that you have to check your gutters, make sure that your gutters are clean and not clogged. So guess what happened? If it's clogged, your gutter is clogged, then the water is going to saturate it in one space. If it's saturated in one space, what happens is the water is going to leak through your roof. So make sure that all your gutters are clean. Well, it's better to do cleaning maybe once or twice a year, which is going to be better, or make sure that you checked it twice a year. The second thing is that we have a downspouts. Make sure that your downspouts are not clogged too, which is connected to your gutters. So if your gutters are clean, but your downspouts are not clean or clogged, that means your water is going to be still saturated on your gutters or the top of your gutters, which is still can leak through your roof. So make sure that your downspouts are not clogged. The second thing I want to talk about, which is there is a plastic spread under the downspouts. The important thing about this spread is that it takes all the water from the downspouts that comes from the gutter, go to the downspouts, and then get spread after the foundation. If your downspouts, if you see it, you will see that it's perpendicular to the ground, which is can take all the water that comes from the rain and take it to the ground, to your foundation. So that's why there is a plastic spread that takes all the water from the downspouts and take it out from your foundation. So this is how you protect your roof. This is how you protect your walls, exterior walls, and this is how you protect your foundation from the rainwater. The other thing that I want to talk about is the penetration through your house, which is all the openings that you have on your house, how to protect it. So as we know that there is a lot of things that comes from the outside, which is the gas, the water, what else? There's many other openings that it's around your house that can penetrate water through it. That's why you can use caulking on the outside to make sure that this holes doesn't have anything that can allow water to go through it and get inside your house. And guess what? Those penetration in your house, if it's water goes through it, it will be saturated on your studs, on your wall studs, exterior wall studs. And if it's saturated, guess what's gonna happen? Your wood is gonna get rot, and you don't want that to be happen. If your wood rot, then you have to replace it, okay? So this is how to protect your exterior envelope of your house. So make sure that all the holes or all the openings around your house is closed with a caulking, or there is other type of flashing that you can use or you can buy from Home Depot or Lowe's that can protect your exterior openings on your house. So what I'm gonna talk about after this part is your foundation. Okay, if you have a basement that is not have a walk out, not a walk up basement, that means you're not gonna have a sump pump. And the sump pump is a pump that can, when the water table is high, it pump it out to from your house. So what happened is this pump is taking all the extra water on the ground and pump it outside your house, which is very good. And you have to make sure that the sump pump is working perfectly. Mostly when it's raining a lot, you better go down and look at it and make sure that it's working. So now we're done with the water part. Let's talk about the ice, snow that comes on your roof. Okay, so when you have a roof, there is a flashing that the builders should use on all the places that get saturated, ice saturated or snow saturated on your roof. If you don't use this flashing, what's gonna happen? The saturation of the ice or the snow is gonna stay still on this area, which is, first of all, it's a load on your roof. So your roof may fail after a lot of load coming down. This flashing will protect the snow when it melts that doesn't go to your house or inside your attic. So make sure that if you're a home builder, make sure that you're using flashing, especially on the chimney where it's exposed from your roof and there is no flashing. Guess what? Water is gonna get inside. So flashing is very important, and there is a lot of type of flashing that you can use. Probably I'm gonna show it to you on the pictures. Let's move to the other part, vapor. Okay, what in our house that protect us from vapor? All right, so let's talk about the envelope of the house or the exterior envelope of the house. What you have outside is you have the exterior cladding. After the exterior cladding, you have the envelope of the house, which is the water or the vapor barrier of the house. What is the vapor barrier? The vapor barrier is the paper or the Tyvek paper that is around your house. Okay, for home builders or homeowners or home buyers, I know that the home buyers and the homeowners cannot see through their exterior cladding, but let me explain to you what are the importance of having the Tyvek. So the vapor barrier is not a vapor proof, because your walls or your exterior walls around your house need to breathe. Your house is like a lung that need to breathe in and out, in and out. If it doesn't breathe, then your environment inside your house is gonna be bad, or the air inside your house is not gonna be changing. That means it's not gonna be good for your health. So the vapor, it takes the water that comes through the exterior cladding and it doesn't go through it. It just go down, because water vapor with the gravity just go down. So this is an important protection for the vapor. And if the vapor go through your vapor barrier, it's gonna be saturated on your sheathing, and it's gonna go through the sheathing. It might go to your studs. So make sure as a home builder that your vapor barrier are installed correctly, which is using capped nails wherever the paper have the spots. And capped nails, why? Because if you use capped nails, it's going to prevent water to penetrate through the holes that you did on your vapor barrier. One more thing that I want to speak about, which is vapor and moisture inside your house. To control it, or to control it on summertime and wintertime, you have to make sure that your vapor inside your house or your moisture inside your house is between 35 to 50%. And there is a devices that you can buy from Home Depot, Lowe's, you can buy from eBay and Amazon that can calculate the vapor inside your house or the moisture inside your house. So it's very important for your interior painting and for your interior furniture and for your interior environment and health and breathing part. to keep it the way it is, or to keep it between 35 to 50%. And if you didn't watch the first episode, which is I brought someone from the HVAC companies named Tim Griffin that talk about the HVAC part. Please look at this episode. It's very important, which is controlling the air, and he talked about how to use the humidifier, dehumidifier. So make sure that you watch this episode. So let's talk now about the last thing and the last part that people doesn't talk about, which is a condensation. All right. So what also your vapor barrier do? So when cold air meets hot air, sometimes it's saturated with moisture, and when it's go together, it condensate, and condensate create water or create vapor on the envelope of your house, or on the wall envelope, or the wall perimeter, exterior perimeter of your house. You don't want that to be happening. That's why they put their vapor barrier in there. So this is the last thing, and this is the thing that is very important that not many people talks about it. It's more, science as a building science, so people sometimes get neglected, but it's very important. One more thing I want to speak about on the water part or the raining part, the grade around your perimeter, exterior perimeter of your house. So the grade, which is the closest grade, which is the closest dirt that is inside or that's touching your foundation or touching your exterior wall, need to go from high to low. If it's from low to high, guess what? The water is going to get saturated, the rainwater is going to get saturated, and it's going to go to your foundation. So make sure that it's the grade around your house is coming from a high point to a low point. So now this is the end of my video. Thanks for watching it, and if you like it, please press like, subscribe to my channel. Please share it to other people so they understand about the protection of their house, so they can understand how to reduce their utility bills, so they can understand how to make their house last longer. And the next episode, I'm going to talk about the thermal, which is pretty much important like the other three factors, which is going to be about how to thermal insulate your house. And I'm going to talk about the types of insulation. I'm going to talk about which is the best insulation, what is the importance of having insulation in your attic, on your exterior walls, on your basement, everywhere. So stay with me, subscribe my channel, and thank you for watching this video. See you.